Alright, let me see if this thing loud enough. If you can hear me. But I ain't got the dogs out right now. It's just something that I was doing that I had noticed that I ran up on. You know, these containers, a lot of times you gotta check them. Because this is what I store my dog food in. First of all, let me backpedal right here. But this is what I store my dog food in, and it's normally full to the top. So I guess it got this container right here, this cover. Like, even though, you know, I had the top on there or whatever, but when it's warm like it is right now, opening and closing, you're gonna get moisture in there. So this is like a 2-for-1. This is another thing that I was thinking about when I was out here doing this. Of course, y'all know I've been experimenting, you know, with the bulls. Got them out here in that new element out here in this doghouse. Right? And so I was out here just doing my thing, and I was like, man, I might as well just bring the camera out and catch some of this, you know, a video. This is something that, you know, a lot of people might not want to see, but, you know, this is something that I was doing. Of course, the other day, you know, I saw my dogs, they were digging up, out here digging up this dirt. And my question was, you know, why? You know, why I think they doing that? You know, they mad because I'm bringing them out here. They getting used to this new area or whatever. So they just start digging. Is that it? Or, you know, what I thought was the fact that they was out here and the dirt is cooler. You know, the ground is always cooler. You know, something that I learned, you know, in school or whatever. You know, when you start digging in the ground, a lot of tricks is cooling tricks are learned from doing that. You know, not really a trick, but it's, you know, it's basically they use the ground to cool the cool piping and stuff like that, and refrigeration and stuff. But that's something else. But basically the ground is cooler at a certain temperature. You wanna when you dig down, it's cooler. Of course, in the top, some other people chimed in, and, you know, they said a little bit, you know, without making this video too long or whatever. But basically, I had to rake out here, and, you know, I was straightening it back out, you know, leveling it back off. And I just thought I'd just make this quick, short video. Of course, I got the dogs. I can't do this and have the dogs out here, you know. They probably see me doing that and be like, hey, get mad and start digging again. It's like, you messing up what we tried to do. But long story short, I mean, that's what this video is about. And this D&D, this Dante. And this is another thing that I was, you know, wanted to put. So I was like, make this like 2-for-1. So as you can see right now, I'm cleaning this thing right now. Put some bleach in there because it started like at the bottom of this, the food, you know, had that moisture in there. Hot, cold, build up some moisture. Then at the bottom, you know, all the way down at the bottom, I saw, you know, some mold at the bottom of this thing. This is something that you gotta keep up on or whatever. So you can't see it now. I already done cleaned it out. But it's got bleach in there, just been soaking. And what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna put a plastic bag in there too, or whatever. But I guess it's good that this thing was clear, because had it not been clear, it wouldn't have stood out so clear to me that it was molded at the bottom, right at the bottom right here. And by it being clear, I could see it. The dog food is brown. Of course, I took it all out, and the bottom part, I just, chunk it up as a loss. Took it out and cleaned it out. And at the same time, I got my hose out here, and I'm gonna put this cutter on here. I got it connect to this hose, and I'm gonna wet this ground. Multitasking at the same time. I wanted to wet this area up out here. And that was another reason why I came up with that conclusion, because normally when I bring them out in the morning, it's cooler and there's a little bit of dew out here, so it's some moisture in this area. So they didn't really dig during that time of the day. It was just like in the evening time, when it's warmer, that they would go down in it and start digging in the dirt. But of course, I got the water, the little water bowls, which I will put out here. But most of the time, I don't really leave them out here for that long. You got the shade out here too. It ain't like they just out here baking. But my dogs, they conditioned. If you've seen any of my other videos when I'm walking them, most of the time it's at a good, it's a warm time of the day. It's not that the sun goes down or something like that. Mostly it's probably early in the morning. It's still warm at that time. I ain't doing it when it's dark. But yeah, that's about it. Just touching bases, that's it. Hope y'all out there, enjoying and having a good time. Most of the people who are on here, they got dogs or whatever, or come check out these videos. They got dogs or have thoughts or ideas or wants for dogs, or have the passion for dogs. But this is just something that I just want to put out here. Of course, it's me out here. I already done covered up the holes. Got the rake out here, cover the holes up, and I was gonna wet it, which I'm gonna wet it as soon as I put put the phone down and stop making this video. But I'm out. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. If not, I ain't gonna feel no different. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and it's all love.